This is WNEP's Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Join us for streamside adventures, days in the field with new and old friends. It's all about making memories and following traditions, and exciting hunting experiences with interesting people. We've captured the beauty and majesty of the great outdoors, and it's all next on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Don Jacobs in the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life cabin, and I've got to tell you, big things are happening tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Now, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, you can go online and buy your 23-24 hunting license, and you can also buy your doe permit. So we decided to hook up with Jerry Caprell from the Pennsylvania Game Commission and his office as he explains just how easy it is. So Jerry, this story is going to air on the Sunday before licenses go on sale, right?
Yes.
So tell me what happens tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Well, what happens tomorrow at 8 a.m. is the 2023-2024 hunting license sales will go on, will be available for sale here in Pennsylvania. All the general hunting licenses with the additional privileges and including the 2023-2024 antlerless deer licenses.
For the first time, no pink envelope.
Yes, that is correct. New system that was legislator passed. It's designed to simplify the system, and I mean, really, when you think about it, you know, you're not forgetting an extra stamp, you're not forgetting to put the check in, you're not forgetting my return address or anything like that. So again, it's very simple. You're basically going to either walk up to an issuing agent, purchase your license along with your general hunting license, or do the purchase online. Either way, you're going to pay for it right there, and you may receive it handed over the counter, or it will be mailed to along with the corresponding tags.
And no more, did I get it? Did I get it there in time? You're going to know as soon as
you'll know right then and there. And again, it's going to be like in the past. You could apply for any management unit and anywhere in the state. They will be kept track of as far as the quantities, and when an antlerless or a management unit runs out of antlerless licenses, then you'll be told then, okay, that license is no longer available for purchase. But again, like you said, very simple. When you buy your license and you apply for, say, a 3D, if there's one available, you'll be told right then and there, yes, you have the license available, or that management unit is sold out and you need to apply to another management unit.
So stick with doe permits, antlerless deer permits. Numbers up, down from last year?
The numbers are up by 147,000 across the state. So again, it's pretty much spread out. And again, the whole idea is, well, several thought processes behind it. Number one, the chronic wasting disease is always a concern for us, and our studies have shown that the best way to deal with this, you know, to try to limit the spread of the disease, is to reduce the number of deer out there in the herd. So that's one of the reasons. And again, just simply based on you know, the needs, or as far as management for the herd, certain areas there's still too many deer, and they just basically need to be thinned out.
So the likelihood of you not getting a doe permit tomorrow morning is nil. It
should be nil. Historically, there's only been one management unit that is sold out prior to having the extra tags available. There's management unit 2G, but otherwise, any other management unit, again, because of the past allocations and the increase in allocations, if you apply for your license within the first 2 weeks, you're going to get that antlerless license for the area that you want.
Now, hunters are going to get something in the mail or have gotten it already?
If they haven't gotten it, well, yes, they should have gotten it by then. It's just an informational card that's going to explain the new antlerless purchasing system, and that mailing was sent out to all hunters who had bought a hunting license within the last 3 years.
Okay, we're sitting at your computer. We are going to block out some personal information, but show our audience how to do this.
And again, it's really simple. Anybody who has had some experience in the past purchasing, you'll be able to guide your way through it, whether you do it on the computer or whether you do it on your cell phone. You're going to be going through the same system. So once you get the Game Commission's website up, we're going to go to make a purchase. And then we're going to come down a little bit to licenses and permits. And then at this point, what this does is this takes us to the huntfishpa.gov site down here. You're not actually buying the licenses from the Game Commission building down in Harrisburg. You're getting from the huntfishpa.gov. Now, one thing to point out here too, when we see this section here, purchase your license online, you could watch a video on how to purchase a license online or how to apply for an elk license, or you could also read how to purchase a hunting license or report a harvest on Huntfish PA.
Very cool.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do then, again, once we've came down to buy a license, we're going to click on the huntfishpa.gov. You're either going to sign into an account that you've previously created, or you're going to create a new account. So in my case, I'm a previous customer, so we're just going to go in to the sign into my account. And then once that comes up, we're going to come over to buy licenses and permits. Now, one thing to point out, this is also the same site where you can come down later on if you're successful and report a harvest. So again, but we're going to come back up to buy licenses and permits. And again, you have different options on how you were going to sign in. You could sign in through your CID, through your driver's license number, various different ways. So in my case, once I came up, okay, again, obviously now because the new licenses don't go on sale until tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, I can't buy my license yet. But again, this is the screen that you're going to see. Your different options that are available, you know, a hunting license, whether it's a junior license, a regular license, a senior license, combination license. You're just going to keep on going down, and eventually you're going to run into antlerless license. You'll just click on that, and all of these licenses are going to be added to your cart. Once you're ready to check out, you would scroll down to the bottom, you would hit the checkout, and you would just go from there. You confirm your purchase, pay for it, and it's simple.
Did you ever think this day would come where we're not licking pink envelopes?
Honestly, no, because I mean, and again, when you think about it, it is really steeped in tradition, and it is a major change. And again, as we talked about earlier, it's going to simplify the process. You're going to know right off the bat whether or not you got the antlerless license that you applied for. And again, just like in the past, just because you live in Luzerne County doesn't mean that you have to apply for a Luzerne County permit. Any issuing agent can issue a doe license in any wildlife management unit across the state, provided there are licenses left in that management unit. So you could sit here in Luzerne County and apply for a management unit in the Northwest, the Southwest, the Southeast, anywhere like that.
Gotcha. Now, the other misconception, boy, then I could go on tomorrow and get another one, and tomorrow and get another one. But no, once you buy one, you have to wait, right?
Correct. It's just like before. That's the one thing. You can only buy one antlerless license at a time. As in the past, you have to wait for the first round of unsold licenses. At that point, you would basically come back in, do the same thing, sign into your account, go down and purchase your first unsold license. And again, you're only allowed the one, and you'd have to wait for the second round of unsold licenses before you could go back in. So that's a good point. A person cannot log in, buy 3 or 4 antlerless licenses at one clip. The system will not let you do that.
So once again, no more pink envelopes. And of course, if you follow the instructions, it really is simple. I've been buying all of my stuff online for quite a few years. And I've got to tell you, that next little drop down about antlerless deer is going to be super easy. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.